Hey guys, welcome back to my channel From Zero to Racehorse, where I will document my entire process from absolute zero to becoming rich so I can buy a filly, train her, and turn her into a champion. And as I always tell you guys, that part will depend on how much she cooperates, but that's a story for another day. Today I want to give you an update. Step 0 of Phase 2 is officially complete. For those of you who don't know, I designed a roadmap with the goal of building wealth through online businesses, all the way up to buying my filly and transforming her into a genuine race mare. So yeah, Phase 2 is all about becoming competent in the core skill. In my case, the business will revolve around creating persuasive content, persuasive short-form content actually, designed to maximize reach and drive sales for potential clients. And yeah guys, Step 0 was just a warm-up, downloading the editing software, researching stock footage, audio and music libraries, and studying the right order of operation for sourcing assets when working in a script. All of this will be crucial not just for my work, but for this channel as well. So yep, that step is done. What comes next is getting familiar with my main tool, in this case, DaVinci Resolve. I've never used it, I know absolutely nothing about it, but I choose it because it's so powerful and free. And that will be the next step. Maybe starting as soon as tomorrow. Now, while I was reading a business book today, a thought occurred to me and I want to share it with you guys. I talked before about the importance of virtue on this path. Yeah, my purpose is noble, yes, but that destination can't be tarnished by moral failures. And it got me thinking about the thesis of so many modern wealth gurus or self-made influencers. They all repeat the same mantra: work hard, become the best version of yourself, and you'll be invulnerable to the harshness of the modern world. Only then can you protect and provide for your family. And I don't deny there's truth in that, but reality is more brutal. The average man, with his honest work, is increasingly not enough. Inflation, crime, geopolitical tensions, it all erodes the lives of families until they're left vulnerable. The message of get rich to armor yourself isn't wrong, but it's incomplete. You see, as the cost of living skyrockets and wages stagnate, a tragic demographic phenomenon is unfolding. Population collapse. You know, Germany, Japan, countries that were beacons of prosperity are now suffering this decay. The cost of raising a family is so high that many don't even try. And what could have been union, hope, and even new homes never comes to exist. That's why I insist, it's not enough to get rich for your own family. What good is a prosperous family if it lives in a crumbled community? That narrative, however noble it may seem, drowns in individualism. Do get rich yourself to benefit your family. But what's the point of that accumulated wealth if it isn't used to lift up your entire tribe? It's just metal coins, or worse, soulless binary code on a screen. We need to reclaim an idealistic, even aristocratic vision of the entrepreneur and of wealth, not the technocratic left's caricature that demonizes the business owner, nor the mercenary vision of certain right-wing thought that reduces everything to utilitarianism and individualism, but the vision of a virtuous entrepreneur, a social benefactor, a leader who solves problems, improves quality of life, and elevates his employees. A man who can see that behind every worker is a family suffering from inflation and recession. A man willing to sacrifice a portion of his profits for the well-being of his people. One who isn't seeking a meteoric rise just to achieve a status that makes him sexually desirable, but one who recognizes the pain of his tribe and his nation and decides to create opportunities that change destinies. Marcus Aurelius once said, "What are you afraid of losing if nothing in this world belongs to you?" You see, nothing is truly ours. Everything we call a possession, upon our death, will pass into other hands. In the end, we're only renting it. So, what gives wealth its value? Its ability to aggrandize an individual, or its power to elevate an entire community? If I can add one thing to get rich to provide for your family, it will be this. Let your wealth and your leadership serve your family and your community first, before yourself. Yes, I know, it's idealistic, but not utopian. The industrial pioneers of the 19th and 20th century built not just factories, but neighborhoods, hospitals, libraries, and schools. The Japanese keiretsu understood that a company should be an extended family, and that loyalty is born from reciprocity. And if I achieve my goal, if I attain the wealth needed to buy my filly and turn her into a race mare, I want to use that story and those resources to help as many people and families as I possibly can. Listen, I don't care about glory or recognition. 2 generations will be enough for me to be forgotten after my death. But in life, may my actions lift others up. And that, for me at least, is the true essence of immortality. Now guys, thank you for making it this far. This has been day 27 of getting rich to buy a filly and turn her into a race mare. Because remember, she will be a mare. Now, I wish you guys a virtuous day, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye bye.